Welcome back, everyone, to Osiris Royal Tech. I am your host, Osiris, and in today's episode, we're going to speak on queries with expression. So let's dive in. All right. Okay. So let's read a little bit more into this, shall we? So, in addition to querying and referencing raw column data with SQL, you can also use expressions to write more complex logic on column values in the query. And yes, we're going to be dealing with math. So, for those that don't like math, time to go ahead and brush off a little bit. Don't worry, it's not too complex. We'll walk through it. All right, these expressions can use mathematical and string functions along with basic arithmetic to transform values when the query is executed, as shown in this physics example. All right, select particles divided by 2.0 as half particle speed, blah, 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 blah. All right. So each database has its own supported set of mathematical string and date functions that can be used in a query, which can find their own respective values. Right. So in this exercise, you're going to have to use expressions to transform the box office data into something easier to understand for the task below. So let's dive into that. We have movies once again, and we have box office. All right. Guarantee at this point you already feel like you're working in the entertainment industry. So let's dive into task number 1. List all movies and their combined sales in the millions of dollars. All right. So we are going to, one second. Okay, so just getting everything ready. Okay, so we're going to select our title, and we also want to do it like this for domestic sales plus international underscore sales. Now, the reason why we have these parentheses is so that way it knows to group these two, to add these two together. All right. To do that first. All right. Divided by, okay. Boom. Okay. Once again, we're going to divide it by in the millions of dollars. Therefore, that's the reason why we have down here and as, okay, it's important, as we're going to name it gross sales, sure, millions. All right. From movies. Okay, and we are going to join the box office on movies ID. As usual, we're going to join these two. So ID, movies ID. Okay. Box office dot movie underscore ID. And voila. There we go. Have our title, and we have gross sales in millions. Yeah. And we could even play around a little bit in mils. Fuck it, why not? All right. Next, we're going to list all movies and their ratings in percent. Okay, that's important because that's in bold in percent. Okay, so we're going to still have our title. We want that. And we also want the rating times 10 because we're going to do it in percent. And let's call it, because we're going to go ahead and do this calculation. All right. And that's going to be as, what should we call it? Rating percentage. Sure. All right. From movies. And once again, we're going to join box office. Okay. On movies.id equals box office dot movie dot, you got it right, id. Bang. Go ahead and close that out. Got something in my eye. All right. And what's it throwing us? No such column. Box office dot movie dot id. All right. Now I'm going to take a moment and let you guys guess as to where the issue is. Sure, there's no such column as box office movie.id. There you go. Underscore. See, and that's a very common mistake to go ahead and make as well. And that's the reason why we constantly want to go ahead and review over our work. So that way we're not being stuck for like an hour on something very simple such as that. But sometimes it does happen, especially in large databases. All right. Next, we're going to list all movies that were released on even numbers. All right. So let's select title, year. All right. From movies, because with the movies, where year is divided by, because we want even numbers, so 2 equals 0. Boom. And there you go. Have a title, our year, all even numbers, 8, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, 12. All right. And check mark. And there you go, everyone. So now you have learned a little bit more about queries with expression, how to use it, when to use it, and how useful it could be in the real world. Very valuable. So that's something that you can go ahead and take with you to your next job, your current job, your career moving forward inside of dealing with SQL. So until next time, take care, everyone.